Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello and welcome to Image Chef. Um, the last time we did this, I was hit with a tornado 1 minute before we go live, and Husam had to do a 17-minute stream without me. So I'm here, I'm fine. Still a lot of neighbors without power as well. A lot of people had their homes destroyed, the roofs and stuff. So Alhamdulillah, I'm safe. Everything is good. For the people that haven't seen me since then, I did 2 streams this morning or earlier, so I'm fine. Big up everybody that has seen 100 people right off the bat, so hit that like button, people. And I just wanted to say something, to be honest, about this stream. This stream is an emotional stream. The reason why, it's the last stream before the season ends, where myself and Husam worked so hard this season. From the summer, by the way. This was whatever, a defining season for both of our time as a content creators, to be honest. Starting from the summer, from Husam's Caicedo to when I worked with the other guys, of course, on the other channel. And when I started my own channel, Husam himself started, if I'm not mistaken, in the summer on 10K before the season starts. And look where he is now. This is football, which is, by the way, in the description if you haven't subscribed. Hit records, to be honest with you guys, hit records high. Like I had a watch along where I had 1,800 people watching. A watch along that is not even a Premier League watch along. This is where we preview the last day of the season, Super Sunday, where I think everything is decided in the Premier League. Even the title race, nobody's going to sit here and tell me that West Ham are going to get points from Manchester City tomorrow. But this by itself is an emotional stream for everyone. I think even for you guys, as people that watch us, like, because the amount of hours you guys put in supporting us, watching us, sending questions, sending like questions, liking a video or subscribing to the channel. Footage Mo, who started in October on 100 subscribers, are now over 20,000 subs. Husam, who in the summer was 10K, now is over 30K, almost reaching 31K. That's massive. And that's not only by us working. I know that you guys say, yeah, the work ethics and all the stuff. But without you guys, we would not have been sitting here, to be honest. Without have been sitting here. The title of the video is kind of a little bit nothing, to be honest. It's Premier League preview, title decider. But listen, we're here to actually, I wanna take this opportunity here. I want to take your questions in the chat, your opinions, whatever you wanna say in the chat. What do you guys want to say? How do you guys view this season? We can comment on it. I know Husam came from a long calling show, about 3 hours calling show. But also we're here to answer your question. We'll talk about the games. We'll talk about Liverpool tomorrow, the farewell for Jurgen Klopp. Of course, it's an emotional day for a lot of Liverpool fans because it's the only successful manager you've seen in your lifetime. And he won 1 league, 1 Champions League. He won everything with you. One of everything. Right? That's very good. Why are
So
you
you
doing
started
that?
the stream very nice, and it took you 30 seconds to be an asshole again.
I'm not
So you started the stream very nice, and I was gonna say something nice now. Yeah, what a Champions League for Inter Milan. Hold that. More recent than Inter Milan or Champions League. Fraud. He started the stream so nicely. I was gonna say a nice statement about Mo as well. Not gonna say a nice statement anymore because he's disrespecting my manager. The only successful manager. Actually, Rafael Benitez won a Champions League. Thank you very much.
Oh my god.
Fraud.
Anyway,
Benitez won the Champions
go
League.
ahead. So basically, I know it's an emotional day for a lot of Liverpool fans tomorrow because Jurgen Klopp is leaving.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know, you're going into the future not knowing what is going to happen. It's going to be a lot of emotionals when Pep Guardiola leaves. Of course, I saw some of the calls that you guys called. You guys look like you're uncertain. But also, as Arsenal fans, and I said that on 2 streams at the current moment, this summer is going to be absolutely for you guys. It's going to be something very hard to go through, especially if you don't win the title tomorrow. You'll see a lot of haters.
Who,
Big up,
me?
no, not you, Arsenal. Big up the wife, bring me sandwiches because I haven't had food. Arsenal fans, of
Big
course.
up, big up.
Arsenal fans. You guys, I wanna tell Arsenal fans one thing. If we have a lot of Arsenal fans here, starting from tomorrow, the haters, if you have seen them through the season, tomorrow is 1,000 times more.
Why
Guys,
do you say that though?
if Arsenal don't win the league tomorrow, right,
Yes.
the banter that was going through the season is going to be 10 times more, guys.
Yeah, but why? Because they already know Arsenal won't win the league. Even Arsenal fans are giving up now.
Once it doesn't happen tomorrow. When it doesn't
So
happen
basically, they're saying
tomorrow,
once it's
Osam,
official, يعني.
officially, already. Bro, I'm seeing it already, bro. It's everywhere. People are bringing receipts by Arsenal fans. We're going to bring receipts on the Ahwa. My Gaffa is going to win me the league. We're going to do it. We're going
I
to do it
believe
for the
my
fun.
gaffer.
Yeah, we're going to do it for fun. But I promise you, a lot of people will do it to banter Arsenal. A lot of Liverpool fans. You guys don't know, Liverpool fans tomorrow, the banter will start on Jurgen Klopp's era, and Jurgen Klopp's time, and a lot of people are going to get emotional. And a lot of people will get emotional about Jurgen Klopp. Man City fans, of course, they have all the right to be a little bit arrogant, cocky. If they win tomorrow 4-peat, something that has never been done in English Premier League. I actually think it has never been done in top flight for English football. Never, ever been done in top flight. So they actually making history tomorrow. Man City fans, they're going to mock. But again, it's all about what happened. How did you view the season? Is it a failure? This is what we're here to talk about. Has this been a failure for Liverpool this season? Has this been a failure for Arsenal and Man City? What are they doing, Man City, tomorrow? What are they gonna think of, like? How are we gonna view Man City? Because I believe, and I'm gonna tell you guys, I know that you won't. Some of you guys will say Man City are the same for us. If Man City win the league tomorrow, guys, everyone will view Man City differently. This is just a fact, because they will have to, they would have achieved something that hasn't been done ever. And especially with Jurgen Klopp leaving, right? The guy that everyone thought he is the guy to stop them. If it wasn't this year, they said it's next year, it's the year after. Nobody knew that Jurgen Klopp is leaving. It's kind of like something that people need to talk about. Manchester United, by the way, after tomorrow as well. I actually believe that after tomorrow, a lot of things will change. Manchester United might go into a new era completely, because I think maybe they have to wait until the FA Cup final for Man United. Man United is going to be Sunday. My point, at the end of the season, Man United might go into a completely new way of looking at things, which is there's going to be Ten Hag, the managers they are linked to, which is the Thomas Franks, the McKenna, and all these guys. It's going to take Man United to a completely different era of
Different universe.
yeah, it's a different universe. When you hire McKenna as your manager, it's a different universe. When you hire Thomas Frank, it's a different universe than getting Ten Hag, because when Ten Hag joined Man United, Ten Hag was a league winner before with Ajax, Champions League semi-finalist. They still thought that the eras would come to an end, whatever he said. You know what I mean? But now you're going into a completely
Bro,
different
did you see
era.
the 5 names you told Terry? Thomas
Yes.
Frank, Graham Potter, Thomas Tuchel, De
Southgate.
Zerbi, Southgate.
No, De Zerbi is not. I don't think De Zerbi is on the table.
No, it's a possibility to get De Zerbi, I'll be honest with you.
Now it is. But my point about now, people, we're gonna look. The thing about it is that at the end of the season, this is why this stream for me is emotional for a couple of reasons. I think it's Husam too. When content creation started for real, not for real, like Terry, I know Terry Flores has been going for 8 years, Goldberg, but when it became famous, it was during COVID. It was 2020, right? When everyone started watching YouTube, and a lot of people started doing YouTube. By the way, guys, since that time, a lot of things in football haven't changed. In terms of Liverpool was with Jurgen Klopp, Arsenal were Arteta, right? And then it was Man City with Pep Guardiola, Man United with we're going through like a period of Ten Hag is coming, Oli, blah blah blah. I think Jurgen Klopp is new. Arteta actually next season, I believe they're going into a new era. Arsenal from next season, Liverpool going completely new era. Man United as well. Spurs with Ange Postecoglou. There's going to be a lot of changes in the Premier League, especially also with Champions League changing completely the fixture list, the way we look at Champions League. You know what I mean? That group stages thing, and new Club World Cup. You know that there's a new Club World Cup completely for next season. So the football is going to change. Technology is coming to the Premier League. We're talking about scraping VAR. And that's what happened, in my opinion. In my opinion, tomorrow is kind of a day that won't define anything, but it's an end of eras for real, for a lot of things. For a lot of things. I know a lot of you are watching the fight. Who gives a shit about the fight, to be honest? Who gives a shit about Tyson, 50 years old, bro, fighting someone I don't know? I know the people that watch boxing enjoy the boxing. Not for me, though. Not for me. Listen, I've been talking for 12 minutes on this stream, and there's a couple of super chats, but I want your opinions. I want you guys to decide what we're going to talk about.
What do you want
are
to
the
talk about exactly? لأنه أنت حللت الدوري الإنجليزي كامل. طب which part shall we like open up with at least, so we give the people something to worry? The title race, the Arsenal haters.
Yeah. Let me eat the sandwich.
Yeah, I
You
think
talk.
Arsenal and City is probably the most interesting topic of all. Look, here's the thing. I said it on a stream 2 days ago. What sandwich are you eating?
Fish طاووق.
Oh, mashallah. Okay.
My
big
wife
up.
made it. My wife made it actually from scratch.
No way she made it from scratch.
والله العظيم.
There's no way she made it from scratch. Shish
Well-
tawuk from scratch.
From scratch.
You didn't buy ready-made and then she barbecued it.
No.
There you are. Anyway.
No, she didn't. Wallahi, she didn't.
Okay, خلاص, you said wallahi, I believe you. Okay, so with the title race, I said 2 days ago on one of my streams, I'm not gonna banter Arsenal. I'm not gonna laugh at them. This is a team for them to be proud of, to be honest with you. This is a team that they can be very proud of the way that they have improved and gotten better. People don't want to hear this, but sometimes you need to lose first to learn how to win. This is what Michael Jordan himself said. Now, the reality is, the reason why there are a few Arsenal fans who don't like the direction the club is heading in, and I kind of understand a little bit why, is because they lost last season as well. This is the issue. The same stuff that we're saying about Arsenal right now, we're kind of saying last season. You know, they need 1 or 2 missing pieces here and there. They're going to get better. They're going to improve. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. That's why I understand both perspectives. Sometimes in life, you don't have to pick a side every time. Choose a side, I wanted to say. You don't have to choose a side every single time. You know, sometimes both sides of the argument make valid arguments, you know. The ones who want Arteta gone, I get it. And the one who want Arteta to stay, I get it. I actually understand both perspectives, to be honest with you. When it comes to the Arteta outside of things, I get it. I understand. You know, the guys are like, look, everything that Mo and Husam are going to say about Arsenal, we said last season. They're in a very good position to win. All they need is to do is sign this and sign that, and then they can win the league next season. If Thomas Partey wasn't injured, if Saliba wasn't injured, blah, blah, blah. And then the next season after that happens, and then they get Declan Rice, and then they're a lot better, and blah, 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 blah. But then, all of a sudden, you know, we're sat here on the summer saying like, oh, if they sign a striker, they're going to get better. And if they sign this position, they're going to get better, and blah, blah, blah. So I understand both perspectives. Me personally, sometimes the market dictates what you do. The manager market stinks, bro. The manager market stinks. If I speak to someone that's better than Arteta, like a Zidane as an example, or someone like that, I'd get him to manage Arsenal. But when you tell me like Zerbi or blah 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 and all these guys, I'm like, hell no, bro. I ain't trying to see no Zerbi. I'm trying to see no Thomas Tuchel. I'm trying to see no none of these managers. So it really depends who Arsenal want to get in if they do replace Mikel Arteta, because I feel like the conversations around replacing him are really weird. Like people just want anything, you know, and this is where I feel like they fall off. Now, when it comes to Manchester City, yeah, Manchester City have won 4 in a row. There is nothing we can do to stop it. Arsenal fans, for your own mental health, just give up. Just give up for tomorrow. It's West Ham are not going to get anything. David Moyes has been saying like if the under 14s played for Manchester City, he's going to have a game. So it's not like David Moyes himself believes it. You know, people say it's David Moyes' last game. Yeah, but it's the toughest opponent. So, and West Ham are on the beach. This is the issue. So look, I just look at the situation.
If Arsenal comes second next year with 95 points, should they be proud?
No, because there comes a point in time where you have to go over the line.
What if Pep Guardiola gets 100 points next season?
No problem. Klopp beat Pep Guardiola to a league title. So did Mourinho.
So you think Arsenal? It doesn't matter how many. It doesn't matter how many points.
It's a matter of winning. And I think Arsenal's problem as well. By the way, you don't need to sack him next season if you win something. Even if you just do a cup double, win both Carabao Cup and FA Cup, and then finish second. Fairs, you know. But if you don't win anything, and also you don't win the league, because more there comes a point in time where you have to go get over the line as well. Because what we cannot say is khalas, okay, imagine Pep signs 5-year extension. Arteta finishes second the next 5 years, khalas, keep him forever. Of course not. There comes a point in time where there's a threshold. Everything has a threshold in life. You know? And I think it's very harsh for me to sit up here and say, season 3, do the same thing again. And like, he has to win a trophy next season, more 100%. He has to win FA Cup, he has to win Carabao Cup, he has to win Champions League, he has to win
Carabao
Premier
Cup
League.
and FA Cup are not enough for me.
No. I think they are. They are.
Are you little bro in Arsenal? Are you little bro in Arsenal saying that Carabao
No,
Cup
I'm not
and FA Cup
wrong,
is enough?
Arsenal. I'm saying they need to leave next season with something. If
Carabao
you're
Cup is
if you're saying
nothing, bro.
title challenge, your question was, okay, Husam, they get 95 points next season and they finish second behind Pep. I say, okay, but they have to win something. FA Cup important, Carabao Cup important, Champions League important.
It's not
Win
important. Carabao Cup and FA Cup are not important.
something. 18-19, we finished a point behind Manchester City. It was a fight till the end. And, you know, even Brighton went 1-0 up against them in the last game of the season. Glenn Murray scored, if you remember him. But we won the Champions League. So no one cared.
The Champions League, Habibi.
No problem. The quadruple charge season. We went for all four. We ended up with FA Cup and Carabao Cup.
That's
People
bullshit.
said
But
it's a failure because we have high
the season
standards.
before you were title holders, so that is justifiable.
No. But that's not the point. The point is, I'm saying you win both
It's
domestic
actually
cups.
the point.
You leave with something. The problem is they left with nothing. This is the issue. It's second season. So third season there needs to be silverware, because silverware, you need to understand, there's 2 reasons for it, including Carabao Cup. Number 1, it vindicates the project, vindicates it in the eyes of everyone. Trophy FC are now in the mud. Second of all, the other thing is the players smell blood, because I feel like it would do wonders for the likes of Declan Rice, Saka, Martinelli, you know, being the heads of this project and winning a trophy for the first time, because it's like a wolf smelling blood.
I disagree with you, but fine. It's your opinion.
No, but if you smell blood for the first time, it will help you win.
I disagree with you. By the way, I disagree. I think challenge for the league 2 times, 2 seasons in a row. If you challenge the 3rd year and you win the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup or even both, it does not justify anything. Winning the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, to Husam, in this day and age, winning the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup is not enough to keep a manager at their job. Not at all.
It's not enough by itself, but it's enough if you finish second.
So you're okay. So
now he's going to go extreme example. Watch. Now he's going to say next 5 years they win 5 FA Cups and finish second. Should they keep Arteta? Yalla, ask it. That's how I know your game.
طب ما انت you know.
Yeah, you know why? Because you always give extreme example. I already answered. I said there needs to be a threshold. So I expect Arsenal at a point in time to get over the line. Not every time second.
So you're saying that
how I danced on him? See how well I know him? But see how well I know him? I know his question.
Okay.
For the next 10 years, Arsenal.
Habibi, you didn't dunk on me. My point is, Husam, in debates, in arguments, Habibi, you are put in a situation of they win the FA Cup next year, keep him in the job, maybe he win the year after. What if he doesn't win the year after?
Yeah, but that's where you have to make a decision.
See? So you have to make a decision even if he wins the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. That's my point.
No. I'm saying the season after, you said. The season
after. So you are saying if they win the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup next season, keep him another year even if he doesn't win the Premier League.
If Pep leaves in 2025 and Arteta doesn't win the Premier League after, you have to sack him.
What if Pep renews until 2027?
If Pep renews, then khalas, Arteta has to hold that and win against Pep.
It is absolutely ridiculous. What? I actually don't value the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. That's just.
Or you know what destroys all this? Winning the Champions League.
Of course, 100%.
Everything we just said goes on the shit directly if they win Champions League.
If the guy wins the Champions League, give him a 5-year contract. Khalas.
Give him statue.
If you win the Champions League with the Arsenal, bro. I actually think if
you accuse me of little blowing Arsenal, now you're doing it. Fair enough.
Why?
Give him a 5-year contract for one Champions League.
Yeah,
خلاص.
100% for them
You're
in the
saying that
history.
he's the you're saying Arsenal are the ultimate lil bro then.
In the Champions League, yes. In the big clubs, yes. See, I'm not afraid to say it. You guys are afraid to say that to Arsenal fans. I'm not. Genuinely. I genuinely think Arsenal in the Champions League. If they win the Champions League, they are exactly
Say it
who's
to
you
them, bro. Say it.
who's your daddy? Exactly. Who's your daddy in the Champions League? Bro, they haven't won a Champions League ever in their bro. This club has like 120 years. They haven't won a Champions League, bro.
To be fair, the Champions League has only been around since 1950, so we cannot use the whole since
Okay,
they've existed.
74 years they haven't won the Champions League, bro.
Yeah, that's bad. Still,
That's
100%.
bad, bro. That's bad. That's bad, bro. That's absolutely bad and horrible.
This is football
Anyway,
heritage.
my point about this Arsenal situation is that I actually
Also,
now
let me ask you a question.
I don't know the
About
answer.
Arsenal. Let me ask you a question about Arsenal.
Yes.
When you say the hate will start now, but what's different? Okay, Sunday, 19th of May, 2024. What's the difference between Sunday, 19th of May, 2024, and Sunday? Not Sunday. Sorry. When did the Spurs and City game end?
Tuesday.
What's the difference between Tuesday, May 2024? What's the difference?
There is 50% of the people waiting until the final whistle of the final day, bro.
There you are.
I promise you, there is 50%.
Well, what's the possibility of it? You're a numbers guy. Tell me possibility of City
what?
of City losing to West Ham tomorrow or drawing.
2%.
I agree. I would say even less. 1%. Nus percent.
Yeah, but you don't understand. Sometimes the banter starts when the final whistle happens. You might be losing 5-0, bro. But the banter doesn't start there. 50% of the people are still waiting for the final whistle. You know what I mean? Waiting, Habibi, waiting.
Francis, there is no way.
What?
I'm sorry. I know we're not doing super chats till well, listen, I'm sorry, we have to address this right here.
Okay, let me see.
I want to sponsor a show on your channel, personal channel. On this channel or your personal channel, who can I talk to? Able to spend up to 10,000 per year. Great guys. Good job. Francis, are you offering us 10,000 USD to sponsor MHF? Is that basically what you're saying? Mo, can I ask you an honest question? Because this is how he makes the question. Would you go for 10 grand for Footy Judge Mo or 5 grand for you, 5 grand for me, MHF?
5 grand here, 5 grand.
Same. See this true brotherhood. Spud me.
Wallahi, I'm being serious. And I don't
The
know.
other side, yeah.
Yeah.
The other side. I would actually say the same thing.
I would definitely.
I called this bastard about 10 times. You get me? Like, it's just.
My wife is watching the show and she's asking me if I like the sandwich. If you're watching this, it was absolutely phenomenal. Like, not restaurant quality, better than restaurant quality.
Ya salam, Allah al-Romansiyya. Francis, I don't believe this. I'm going to be so honest with you.
Francis, if you're ready, I have Instagram, I have Twitter. If you want to sponsor this show, and I don't know what product you want, you will make our life
Depends
better.
on your product, though, because we won't be promoting alcohol.
No alcohol
Or gambling.
Nothing haram.
Yes. So no gambling, no alcohol.
Nothing haram.
Yes.
But if you have a company or something that you want to have, or an app or something that is related, you can message me on Twitter or Instagram now. If you are, my Twitter and Instagram is on my channel. It's very simple, Francis.
Yeah, and if you want to message me, I'm only on Snapchat as well. You can message me.
Easier to message me. Twitter and Instagram. Judge Mo. Just message me, bro.
Don't message him on Instagram.
On Instagram or Twitter, Judge Mo. You just type Judge
he's
Mo.
He's serious. Listen, big up to you. Big up.
It's not different. He's serious.
Look at this Stoker guy. Drop 1K now, bro. It's easy to write comments like this when it ain't your money, fraud. But
yes, Stoker. Drop 1K now.
But just drop 1,000, like 1,000 is nothing, Oh, just drop 1,000. Fraud, Stoker. Fraud.
What did he say?
It's your money.
What did Francis say? How can I message you guys and how can I arrange some things? I'll be happy to do so. The easiest thing is to message me on Instagram or Twitter, or actually, if you know my channel, Francis Footy Judge Mo. There is an email there for official business stuff. You can just contact me on that via email as well, Francis. So if you are
You have
serious
four
about this.
options: Husam Snapchat, Mo Instagram and Twitter, and email. All four
And
options.
you
Feel
can
free to
email
message me.
Footy Judge Mo as well. Email is the easiest one. Email Footy Judge Mo. It's actually public on the channel for businesses.
And let me just say something to Nariman. I'm gonna say this to you in
والله
Arabic.
Nariman hates me, bro.
والله ناريمان استحي على حالك جاي هون تحكي لنا انك مش عارفه تنامي بكره you play West Ham at home. You play West Ham at home tomorrow. She's telling me I am nervous. يا اخي والله where is your shame? Where is your decorum? Can we have L for Nariman? Spam L's in the chat for Nariman right now. Imagine coming here. Imagine coming here and saying she's nervous for West Ham at home. Please spam L's in the chat. Please spam L's in the chat.
L for
Big up to you,
Nariman.
Francis. That sounds fantastic. I'll send you an email. Thanks, guys. Okay, big up. Perfect.
Okay, big up.
Send footage at more an email. You got me. Want to hear the opportunity? You got me. Big up to you. Thank you so much, my guy. Yes, I know the feeling, but I wasn't afraid of playing Wolves. We had two games on the final day. Wolves, and I think the first one was also Wolves. I couldn't like not sleep because I'm playing Wolves. يا أخي, have some shame, wallahi, Nariman. Wallahi, have some shame. You're such a fraud. You're such a fraud. You come here talk to me about like West Ham. West Ham, by the way, all the West Ham players have booked their holidays already. Half of them, half of them, you know, have their holidays booked. The other half are planning Euros and planning Copa America and stuff. She says she doesn't hate you, Mo. She supported you from day one.
She hates my opinion though. She
hates everyone's
definitely hates
opinion.
it when I say stuff about Man City though.
Guys, you will never guess Nariman's job. I actually know it. Any of you right now guess Nariman's job title correctly, I'll make you a mod. There's no way any of you can guess it. So anyway, with the banter stuff, what's the difference between now and the end of the Spurs game? ما خلص, we already know.
It's very different, Habibi. It's very different.
Tell me.
People are waiting until the final whistle to spend the summer bantering Arsenal. Not now, because a lot of people are cowards, bro. A lot of people are afraid that something might happen. So they are actually, I'm going to use Terry's words,
like I'm humble.
keeping their powder dry. A lot of people are, as Terry always says, keeping my powder dry. A lot of people are doing this. Wait, Husam, you still haven't seen Arsenal being bantered on the internet. There will be shows made specifically for people to laugh at Arsenal. Just sit around and laugh at Arsenal and receipts. This guy said this. This guy said that. Oh my god, this will be hilarious. It'll be funny, to be honest. Arsenal, it'll be funny. It'll be absolutely funny, bro. It'll be funny. I want to ask you something, and I want you. What happened? I didn't see this.
حكيت لهم guess what Nariman does for a living. One guy said Imam. How can you be Imam?
Imam.
You're such a bozo, I swear to God. Guess what she does for a living? Imam. Wallahi, have some shame. Wallahi, have some shame. No one, I think Kamran came closest. But anyway,
Well,
carry
I
on.
wanted to ask you something. I am viewing now in front of me the lineup for Man City this season in the final game versus Spurs. Give me 1 sec.
Tell me. The lineup they had, do you mean in the recent game against Spurs?
Yes.
طيب, what about it? I remember.
This is the lineup.
طيب.
And I had this argument before. I had this argument early. When they asked me, who from Arsenal this season you will replace this Man City team? And this is, I want you, look at this lineup and tell me, what are the players you will remove?
Zoom in a bit into the City side. Just zoom in شوي. خلي الزوم in على الجهة اليمين so we can see the City lineup properly. Okay, everything is clear now. Good. Yes.
Who would you replace from this team based on this season? Arsenal team.
Let's get the easy one out the way.
Let's start from the back. Would you replace Ederson with David Raya?
No.
Okay, I said I would. I said it's 50-50, but I said I would. Kyle Walker or Ben White?
Based on performances this season, definitely.
It's all about this season, Habibi. We're not talking about careers or anything. The Ben White.
Yes, to be honest.
The two center backs, Saliba and Gabriel, will slide right in.
100%.
You'll keep Gavardiol as left back.
100% I'm keeping Guardiola.
Kovacic replaced with Declan Rice. Do you agree with this?
Yes, and then you have to keep De Bruyne and Rodri.
Yes, and then I will replace Silva with Odegaard, especially at that form of the lot at the end.
No, but now no. You cannot say replace Silva with Odegaard because Odegaard's not a right winger.
But they don't play. But hold on, I don't shoehorn. They don't play.
You know why it's a shoehorn?
يا ابني listen الأول اسمعني بس اسمعني بس اسمع بس.
See how he's shouting again?
Listen, I was talking to Martin about this, and Foden and Bernardo Silva aren't wingers. The wingers are Walker and Gavardo. They play wing backs. They don't do this. So that Silva doesn't go to the line. So Odegaard would actually slot in next to
Odegaard is not starting this team. Full stop. KDB is better than Odegaard.
No. Odegaard will start over Silva because Silva doesn't start on the right side. I don't know how you can see this.
I don't care. Odegaard doesn't play on the right side either. Keep the team on. ما كملناش بعدنا. انت
خلاص done. It's over.
How's it done? No, it's not.
Foden on the left. ما انت يعني you thinking Foden is on the left?
Bernardo Silva versus Saka is the only real question now.
Okay, my point is, okay, forget that. Is that
I know why you're doing all this, by the way.
It's about 5 players to replace, or 4 to 5 players. Half the team can be replaced with Arsenal. So Arsenal were toe-to-toe with Manchester City this season in terms of performances individually, right? Is that down to Arteta or down to individual Arsenal players? Let me ask you the question about City and Arsenal.
Why are we simplifying it this simple? Yani? It's a combination of both. How can I say it was only Arteta and how can I say it was only the
Not
players?
only percentages. If I ask
but the reality is, how many did we vote in?
4, 5.
How many did we vote in? We said the 2 centre backs. We said Ben White. That's 4. Right. That's 5. طيب, 5 out of 11. You would be right if it wasn't 5 out of 11, but it is 5
I actually think it's 5. For me, I would put Odegaard, of course, there, and I'll put Foden on the right side.
عادي. I'm saying whether it's 5 or 4.
Let's
assume whether it's 5 or 4. عادي. طيب, okay, 5 and 4. Do it for Liverpool then. Do it for Liverpool.
This season. I do this season.
Van Dijk, Salah, McAllister, done.
Hold on.
Sorry, Trent, Salah, Van Dijk, Alisson, done. 4. Same thing.
Alisson, Van Dijk, Trent. This season, Trent.
Yes, 100%.
McAllister over Kovacic.
Okay.
And Silva.
Salah, right wing. Done.
But they don't have right wing. I think you're missing the point, but fine. Salah, maybe Salah.
That's not the point, Mo. If Pep had Salah, he'd play him in the team. So stop waffling. So now that's
and
the 5.
if Pep had Odegaard, he would have played him on the team. Stop waffling.
No, I disagree with you.
He would absolutely find a place for him next to
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't.
100% he would.
To Mo Salah comparing him to Odegaard. Well, I have some shame.
I'm talking about this season.
No. Odegaard
had a better season than Mohamed Salah for me.
No, he hasn't, because Odegaard was crap for the first 6 months of the season.
6 months? The whole season is 8 months, bro.
Odegaard was shit till January. Don't even start this. He was shit till January. Cry all you want. Hold your head all you want. He was shit till January.
17 games he has been good since Dubai.
No problem.
That's half the season.
And the year is a lot longer than 17 games.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. See, here, 20, Arsenal fan. Odegaard's season is very overrated. He's telling
I think he had a very good ending on the season, while Salah had a very
good season. January onwards, yes, not the whole season, no.
He has you're not hearing. He has a very good ending of the season.
Yeah, very good ending, no problem.
طيب.
And what's your point?
That's a lot.
So
that's what matters a lot.
End.
So why
Kyle
would you have
had a good
okay,
ending
hold
for
on.
the season,
So
and he was crap
hold on. If that's the case, why would you have De Bruyne in? The guy played 18 games. Half of them are not, like about 6 of them are not even full games. Why would you have Kevin De Bruyne then?
Which was the better, the 18 games KDB played or the 17 games Odegaard played?
18 games for Kevin De Bruyne.
خلاص done. Thank you. Thank
I
you for
don't know
coming.
what's your point here.
My
I'm not
point is
comparing Odegaard to Kevin De Bruyne. I'm comparing Odegaard to Bernardo Silva.
that's fine, but Odegaard will not play right wing for this Pep Guardiola side.
And I'm going to tell you about something, okay? Trent wouldn't play for Kyle Walker here in this team. He wouldn't. Kyle Walker defensively is way superior to Trent. He wouldn't play. He wouldn't play.
Walker is superior to Trent this season. We're talking about this season.
Defensively, it's 100%.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. You're just going based off of former opinions. You're not actually changing your opinions based on the
I am
new
actually looking at this season. Trent
This season, Kyle Walker has been getting cooked up and down the country. Every
Trent
single game.
can't play right back in this system because Kyle Walker is absolutely essential to them defensively. They
Trent
need a
has been better
speedy defender.
defensively than Kyle Walker this season. Defensively. 100%. 100%. It's not this. Bro, you just keep going. You're going by the narratives, Mo. You're so much smarter than
No.
this. Forget the narratives.
Allah
With
al-Azim,
your own eyes. Kyle Walker cost them 2 goals against Newcastle. He's cost them goals. Every time they played, he's cost them goals. From a defensive perspective,
Bro,
yeah, go
Trent
look at the
doesn't
stats.
even defend.
Yeah, go look at the stats. I see you searching in the
I am.
Yeah, go look at the stats. And
I'm
now
not-
read the stats that suit your side of the argument. Yalla, do it. You're
I can
so
actually
obvious.
view all the stats.
Remember,
Habibi,
remember when Mitoma was looked at like, oh, he's so dangerous, so good. Trent locked him up Brighton away. When Brighton didn't have all these injuries, bro, Trent is
Bro,
superior.
in
Yeah.
this system, okay, that's your opinion because you're a Liverpool fan.
No, that's not my opinion because I'm a
That's
Liverpool
your
fan.
opinion because you're a Liverpool fan.
Kyle
You
Walker
don't
is
see
not even like
you
top
don't see
5
something.
right back in the league.
I'm
this
gonna let
season.
you finish and then I'm gonna have my opinion. Are you when you're done? Let me know. I'm listening. By the way, I'm listening to you.
This is a
Let me know.
conversation, or you want to just do monologue versus monologue, يعني?
No, just you don't want me to talk.
No, I want you to talk, but if you say something that's false, I will interrupt and I'll say the truth.
I didn't even say anything, by the way. Not yet.
Kyle Walker is not even a top 5 right back in the league this season. Stop it.
Defensively.
Yes.
All right.
Ben White.
Okay, here is my take about this Kyle Walker versus Trent thing defensively. For Trent to play defensively in the system, right, they will need to adjust the whole system. Kyle Walker's speed is the recovery that covers in transition. Kyle Walker, a lot of people think that Kyle Walker, because he got cooked a couple of times or 3 times, right, this season from a speedy winger, that's why he's not good. Kyle Walker offers a lot more than Trent defensively in terms of positioning. Defensively, he allows the majority of the team to go forward because he can cover in corner kicks, in set pieces, and also in transition when Man City lose the ball. He allows a lot of people to go forward. If Trent is playing in that system, they will have to adjust to his slowness because he's slow, to his defensive awareness that non-existent.
Trent is not slow.
Trent is way slower than Kyle Walker.
And he also has defensive awareness. Non-existent.
He doesn't. Trent doesn't have defensive awareness for me. For you, it's up to you. Right? It's up to you. He is defensive awareness.
I watched Maldini.
For you, it's up to no. For you, it's up to you. I actually think Kyle Walker, right, is about 5 times better than Trent defensively in terms of recovery, speed, physicality, physical. Okay, and
none
actually,
of those things are defensive attributes.
Putting his body and his place for him to be able to catch defenders, while Trent, if he gets beat, he's done. He's done. And the most of the time, Trent 1-on-1, by the way, Trent 1-on-1 gets beat. Kyle Walker 1-on-1 doesn't get beat often because he can recover. That's it.
Yes,
his
like
pace
Diaz,
is
like
part. His pace is part of the game. In the majority of the time.
Attribute. That's a physical attribute.
Anyway. Yeah, that's a physical attribute. It's part of his game. Anyway, that's I don't know how. I don't know how can someone here. I don't know how can someone sit here and argue that Trent is superior defensively than Kyle Walker in any world. This is in La La Land or fantasy land.
He's definitely been better defensively. 100%.
Defensively.
Yeah, why don't you read the stats? Because it didn't suit your argument. Read the stats.
I know I can read the stats.
Oh, yalla, read them. Or did you want to bring them up only if it agreed with you? Yalla, bring them up.
Well, Wallah al-Azim, I can't, but there is no point of reading them. The tackles percentage is 50% versus 30 in favor of Kyle Walker.
Okay.
In favor of Kyle Walker. Right?
Can you share the screen?
And I think it's very small. It's FBref. You can read it yourself. It's very small. It's very hard for me to share it. That's defensive actions, right?
What? Why is you're skipping past the ones that Trent are winning, يعني ولا what?
No, Allah. Shots blocked, he's higher, right?
Okay.
Um,
Shots blocked? Is that the level of conversation we're having, bro?
oh, this is the, okay. Here are okay. Let me tell you this. Here are the numbers. Okay, per 90. There is not a lot. There is tackles, challenges, and blocks. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
What's the tackle success percentage? What's the dribbled past? All of this. You left all this out.
tackle
I've
percentage.
been on
40,
FBRF
yeah, I
before.
told you. I told you 48%. That's the only percentage. The number of tackles per game, Trent Alexander-Arnold is more per game than Kyle Walker, but the success is less. The percentage is less because now Kyle Walker, because Man City are more offensive and they don't concede a lot of chances, they just literally the percentage is higher. I don't know what you're talking about.
FBRF right now.
Go.
Player
By the
comparison.
way, let me just tell you something. The last thing I'm gonna read to Husam is mistakes leading to opponent's shot. Trent Alexander-Arnold per game 0.22, Kyle Walker 0.03. That's based on your narrative, the errors.
That's based on Trent having the ball as our main creator. You're a lot. Come on, bro.
It's called errors leading to opponent's shot. Errors leading to opponent's shot.
Did you toggle per 90 ولا لا?
Yes, wallahi per 90. I'm not gonna do it not per 90. Not per 90 is unfair because they play different minutes.
Where's the percentage? I'm literally on the thing. Okay.
Challenges down, tackles. That's the only thing that has percentages. Everything else is just numbers.
So Trent has more tackles, more interceptions, more passes blocked.
Yeah, but it depends how many attacks on the team. That's
more
the thing.
blocks, 11 more clearances. Errors leading to a shot, that's because he has the ball. That has nothing to do with defensive.
Yeah, you do that. You say that. No, of course not. Errors leading to the ball, you can be dribbled.
It's not errors leading to goals. Errors leading to a shot.
Allowed to shots. You can be dribbled. You can be allowed a cross. You can be stuff like this. Anyway,
more tackles in the defensive
see,
third.
there was no reason for me to do this because I actually thought it's guys in the chat. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm watching the game differently. Listen, I'm willing to admit if I'm wrong. Guys in the chat, we have over 280 here. There is 100. Who is better defensively, Kyle Walker or Trent Alexander-Arnold?
This season, not overall.
Yeah, this season, of course. Who is
this
better
season? 100%.
Who is better defensively, Trent or Kyle Walker this season?
By the way, you know why that stat is fraudulent? Anthony Gordon beat Kyle Walker twice with the same exact move. That's not an error leading to a shot. That's the thing. You see, more people are saying Trent in the chat. It's not an agenda.
There's only 5 chats, and then you're saying Trent.
Okay, here now it's 6. Now it's 7. Happy?
Do you want me to count?
Now it's 8.
Can I count?
You count. There's no need to count. You can see it with your own eyes.
You can
2
see.
more Trent.
Liverpool fans are coming here.
Now he's making it a Liverpool fan.
It's definitely a Liverpool fan. Oh my God.
Okay, but why are you counting? See, there's a City fan who said Walker. Shall I cancel her opinion?
Cancel their opinion. Oh my God, you guys.
Okay.
By the way, there is no reason for this.
Let's make a poll where only Arsenal fans can vote.
No. How about this? You think Trent has been better defensively than Kyle Walker? I actually think
this season, yes.
I actually think this season that's very fraudulent. Oh my God.
That's not fraudulent at all because I was on a stream with you and LB in December where I made this statement. I made this statement in December. This is not a new opinion that has come about over the last month or so. I've said this in December, bro. I've said this a long time ago.
Wow. Anyway, this is crazy. Anyway, long story short,
this season Walker's been dreadful, bro.
Oh my God! I think you're watching the football in the wrong way. This is not only about him being.
Oh, here come Tactical Mo. He goes right center back. I don't care. He's still shit defensively. Recovery speed is that's it. 1-on-1, he gets.
By the way, recovery speed is a massive thing in football, and you know that
it's a massive thing, but that's not a defensive.
It's a massive thing that allows. It allows the other parts of your team to go forward with ease because you know he can recover. This is ridiculous, actually. Anyway, can we move on from the shit? Trent shit, Kyle Walker
shit. This is ridiculous because you've just been disproven, but it's fine.
Habibi, I did it. You want me to fucking start this? I haven't been
No,
disproven.
no, because you're just
I don't want to
going
argue
all
with you
in.
because every
There are
point I
people
make,
fans on the
Husam,
chat who are saying Trent is better
like
defensively.
because Victor
Think of
keeps
Luis Diaz.
spamming
Just think of.
because Victor keeps spamming the fucking chat, right?
I
With
never
this
mentioned
shit.
Victor. Not. I never
Victor
mentioned
keeps
Victor.
spamming the fucking Victor is your guy,
I've never
has like
mentioned. I've
7
never
comments,
mentioned
bro.
Victor.
Anyway, long story short,
Not
if you don't wanna
mentioned
hear
Victor.
my argument,
There
you don't
are
wanna hear
even
my
neutrals in the chat who'll tell you Trent's been better this season. Listen, I'm not changing the narrative about every single player just because City won the league this season. That's not what we're gonna do here. I came here and I said Rodri should win player of the season. I said Haaland is the best striker in the league. I've given plenty of City players credit. I've even given someone like a Bernardo Silva credit, even though he shows stuff that doesn't show in the GA. Like there's many players I give credit to. But if you want me to come here and lie to the people just because City are going to win the league, that's what I refuse to do. Kyle Walker this season has been dreadful. This is Kyle Walker's worst performance in a City shirt overall over a season. And even the likes of Ben White have been better than him this season. Simple as. Now we can move on. You don't have to have the final word on everything. It's a 50-50 channel anyway.
Okay, but to be honest with you, you just said that because I just couldn't take it because I got defeated, right? I need to say my opinion about Kyle Walker and then
See, there you are. Okay, you're not defeated, but can we move on so we can speak about
I'm
something
not gonna fucking move on. I'm not.
See, there you are.
I'm not moving on.
He's fuming.
I am
Go
not
ahead.
fucking moving on. Okay,
Why are
Kyle
you
Walker.
fuming? Why can't I see
Kyle-
the veins on your neck?
Kyle
يعني لا Walker plays for you ولا Trent plays for you. Why are you
Kyle
angry?
Walker
Move on,
offers. Okay, moving on from this, guys. Husam, he got on my nerve. Moving on. He succeeded. He succeeded. 1-0 Husam. He succeeded. 1-0 in the stream. 1-0 Husam. He succeeded. He's calm. He's composed. He succeeded. He won. Husam won.
Which topic you want to end on before we do
Husam won.
Because we've done title race. Forget Liverpool. We've spoken about Liverpool 500,000 مرة. I give you two options more. Chelsea, Manchester United. Choose one.
Manchester United. No. Chelsea.
Manchester United. It's so funny. I swear to God. Every time I get a message in one of the group chats or something, they're getting linked to an even shitter manager. Did you see the message I sent you on Footy Judge Mo today? By the way, today, when I was telling you it's not my opinion.
I didn't see what message.
On Thomas Tuchel. You know, factually, with a point average of 1.95 per game and losing 26% of his games as Bayern coach, Thomas Tuchel is statistically the worst Bayern coach since 1995.
Thomas Tuchel, my manager. Respect my manager. Respect my manager.
God, Super Tommy Tuchel.
Respect my manager. He is great.
Talk to me about Man United because they'll say I'm hating.
No, Man United are going into a banter era completely.
Fucking love this. Carry on. Don't stop. This is the best part of the show. Let's go.
Like they're going into a banter era. They haven't seen. These guys are entitled fan base. They haven't seen banter, bro. Not yet, bro. I keep telling them, bro. They hire McKenna or Southgate, bro. These guys are like 7th or 8th, bro. And that is gonna be a regular thing, like عادي. And then the quality of the player is gonna keep going. Liverpool, Liverpool. They're gonna keep going down until you get a manager that is like Jurgen Klopp, a personality.
Yeah,
a personality that's gonna come in, shout here, shout there, get the fans behind them. Do you think Southgate can get Man United fans behind them? But here is the latest thing. After the last Man United game that they did, the Man United game that they played, and hear this out, people, because this is very important. Man United played a game, I think last Tuesday against Newcastle.
Yeah, they did 3-2.
And they won, right?
And they played well.
There is a channel that went outside the stadium. And by the way, Erik ten Hag did a very emotional speech after the game. And some of them started booing him in the beginning with the speech. And then they laughed and clapped and started cheering.
I didn't see the speech. Where is the speech?
It's online. It's actually on YouTube. It's ridiculous. Right?
Okay.
I promise you, these players will fight. They will fight to bring the cup to Old Trafford. You are the best fans in the world. You know what I mean? And I'm like, what is
Mm-hmm.
happening here? What are they cooking? Right? And the players starting laughing and getting behind each other. And I'm like, it was so like, bro,
Cringe.
shut up, bro. Shut up and go to the dressing room. Don't do this last. You aren't a hero here. You aren't Jurgen Klopp. You aren't Pep Guardiola. You aren't Arteta, bro. You aren't a hero, bro. You're someone who everyone hated, bro. Shut up, bro. Shut up. But no. My point
I know
about
which comment you want to read. Don't even go there.
what?
I know which comment you read. Don't even go there. Please ignore it.
Which comment? No, you're gonna make me go. Okay,
We're
I'll see
getting
the
a question. Does Egypt Air have Wi-Fi in the plane?
I don't know. I never flown Egypt Air in my life.
خلاص. Here's your answer. Anyway, carry on.
But Man United, to be honest, and they started asking the fans outside, who do you want next season with the names? And some of them started saying Erik Ten Hag. And the media is preparing you for Erik Ten Hag. Everyone is preparing. The managers they're linked to. Oh my God, we can't get this. We can't get that. Oh, McKenna, we're gonna wait for McKenna. He might need another year in the Premier League. Blah 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 stuff like this. The Zerbi now leaving Brighton at the end of the season. Is he the guy for them? He's not. By the way, he said he's not going to Bayern Munich. We already said that. He might go to Juventus or he might go to Milan. But I actually, what the fuck is this comment? Bro?
يا زلمه خلاص طنش انت كل ما حدا ترول كتب لك تعليق بدك تقرا كمل
No, it's okay.
كمل.
But my point about this is that Man United are going into a completely different banter era. Why are you laughing now?
Because of the Man United banter era, I'm just thinking of the names. You know, when they first talking, like, oh my God, let's sack Ten Hag. Everyone was like, yes, let's get Hansi Flick, let's get Zidane. And now it's like Southgate and Potter, bro. Like, it's just...
And they are like,
how do you go to Southgate and Potter and then like McKenna and shit? I actually think McKenna would be decent for them. But the others,
bro,
they're like,
I haven't watched a game of Ipswich Town to
no,
tell
but
you if
more.
McKenna's going to be good or not.
Let's just say something. June,
What if he
July,
wins the FA Cup?
July 10th.
What if he wins the FA Cup?
July 10th. Everything finishes. Announcement Manchester United Twitter. Gareth Southgate is not really manager.
It's going to be July 10th. Huh?
Can you imagine the reaction?
By the way, I think they're going to announce it after the season, though.
You know what will be the worst thing for anyone who would be Southgate out? If England win the Euros.
Why?
Because then people can't say shit. He brought England success for the first time in forever.
Yeah, since 1966, bro.
Yes, and they've never won the Euros. England have 0 Euros. It'll be their first Euros.
Can I laugh at something?
What?
Did you see the tweet that Fabrizio put in? Chelsea
like
reach
what we
a verbal agreement to sign Brazilian gem William Estivao. Here we go. The final bid is 40 million plus 25 million add-ons. Estivao.
Do you think they learned from their mistakes? Bro, Johnny Minerals was right. We have to say it as it is. Let's have it right.
Estivao. Born in 2007, 17 years old, bro.
Aha. Born in 2007 and he plays for Chelsea. 2007, I was in grade 7, bro. That's crazy, wallah.
I'm going to say something. Ziad, you are in the chat and I know that. I see your comment.
Yeah, and he's typing in caps lock.
Okay.
As per usual. By the way, I'm going to say something before he says something that has nothing to do with Chelsea. Guys, we're only 13 subscribers away from 4.6k. Let's get to 4.6k before the end of the stream. Yalla, let's do it. If you haven't yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button. 12 now. 12 away from 4.6k. Let's get there. Carry on, Mo. And hit the like button too.
If he is the next Ronaldinho, right?
If he's the next Ronaldinho.
You're going to make him the next
Alexander Pato.
No, Alexander Pato is good. Alexander Pato, the injuries. You're going to make him the next Richarlison.
There you are.
You guys don't understand what is going to happen. When Ronaldinho came to the picture and he went to PSG, The football was different. If this guy is the next Ronaldinho, you know that he's gonna go on loan until 2025,
Yeah, because he's a kid.
and he's gonna be still 18 at that time.
Man said next Anthony. There you are.
Next Anthony, everyone, everyone. The problem with you, and then Ziad, you say cry, and then you come next season and you cry on
Watch
streams.
out! Watch
You
out!
sit and you cry on the streams.
I expect us to win the league next
Why we
season.
aren't winning the league now?
Yeah, I
Why we
expect us
aren't
to win
winning
the
the
league
league?
next
I
season. Chelsea.
expected us to win the league
Thomas
now.
Tuchel, worst Bayern Munich manager since 1995. Thomas Tuchel. Di
Bro,
Matteo in disguise, I
And
called
instead
it.
of fucking spending 40 million to get an experienced striker, they're fucking going to spend 40 million on
On
someone
Estevao.
on Estivao, 17 years old, that plays in Brazil. I haven't even played in Europe yet.
Yeah, akhi, if he was if he was respectfully, if he was the next Ronaldinho, he ain't going Chelsea, he's going Madrid, he's going Barcelona. Respect yourself, please. Man said he's going Chelsea next Ronaldinho. Yeah, okay, bro.
And bro, I want to tell you something. These Chelsea people need to sell their training ground to themselves to comply with PSR or whatever. You're going to spend 40
Chelsea
million on a
hotel.
kid, bro. You're selling your training ground to the guy, to Todd Bowley's cousin, bro, to comply. What Todd Bowley did is that from his personal account, he brought his cousin. Hey, listen,
Ta'ala.
John Bowley, come in. John Bowley, come in. Here you go. Listen, it is 100 million, John. It is 100 million, Mr. John. 100 million, John. But I want you to create a company, and I'm gonna sell you the training ground, John, and then you're gonna give me the money back, and it's gonna go into Chelsea. John goes, creates an LLC, bro. Listen, this is what happens. John goes, creates an LLC, John Bowley. It's like the money is Top Bowley's money, but it's personal account. It does not do with Chelsea. And John Bowley creates that and then goes to John and like, hey, we want to buy Chelsea's training ground with its advertising and stuff. Here is 100 million. We're buying the training ground. Todd Bowley's like, no, we don't want to sell. No. I'm offering you another 120. Todd Bowley's like, John, you don't have, and they gave you only 100. John, you don't have another 20. He's like, oh shit. How did I say offer 120? Right? Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then people say these are Todd Bowley finding another loophole. Bro, he's selling the training ground to his cousin, bro. What fuck? You're gonna keep finding loophole. And if that's how you want your club to be managed, and then you sit up and say, Mo, why do you say I hope this project fails for the good of football? Now you know. Because fans like you, I don't hate Chelsea, right? I have no rivalry with Chelsea. I like Chelsea when Mourinho got them, right? The problem with you is that you think this is football. We want football, right, to be played on the pitch. You are selling freaking hotels, right? Freaking hotels and training grounds to your sister company, right? Your sister companies to comply with FFP, to buy Estivao for 40 million. And you want us to support and actually stay behind the project. Give me a break, bro. Give me a break. Wallah al-Azim, if you don't see how, by the way, I'm going to say that to Chelsea fans. Wallah al-Azim, guys, if you don't see it how we see it, you are deluding yourself. If you don't see it how we see it, you're deluding yourself. When the news is Chelsea sold their training ground to a sister company and you think this is fair,
And
you think this is how football
smart business move?
yeah, you think this is smart business, and you think giving 8-year contracts and 9-year contracts to players is a smart business move for amortization? Wallah al-Azim. And you think that we should sit here and say it's a smart move? Wallah, you are deluding yourself because you know your owners are making all the wrong moves. You know that in your heart of hearts. You know that.
And if they were making the right moves, they wouldn't have to sell a hotel to themselves and training ground to themselves and all this. Like, it's just too much. It's just too much.
Anyway, let's do the super chats.
Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. 372
Big up.
people.
Yes, big up to you guys. Let's get to 300 likes, guys. I know that there is about 300 of you that haven't liked the video. 300. So hit that like button. Big up you two. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Gunnar, Dom, Toka. Unpopular opinion. United will improve from now onwards. Unpopular opinion. Sorry, popular opinion. United will go into a banter era. Toka. This is what's gonna happen. They aren't gonna improve. Alhamdulillah, Mo. I heard what happened last night. Yeah, it was yesterday. It was when it was Thursday. Friday. Was Friday or Thursday? It was Friday. Thursday evening. It was absolute shit. Thank you so much, Top MG. Thank you so much for this. MCFC Solo say, if we win tomorrow, does this City team era become the greatest Premier League team ever? 6 and 7 titles, triple, 5 trophies in 1 year, 4 Carabao Cup history. Yes, it becomes the most dominant, but only locally because Liverpool freaking won 3 Champions Leagues in about 4 years. So no, not continental though. 4 Champions League, 3
Bold.
Champions Leagues in 4 years or 5 years is ridiculous.
Mhm.
So you become the best Premier League team ever. Yes, Man City, 100%. And the super chat, big up for my guys, Stringer Bell, big up, Dublin for my guys, saying Arsenal are 4 years without trophies. Everyone knew we needed a striker last summer. Instead, we got Havertz, who he played in the midfield and then persisted with Zinchenko for too long. Enough, we need a manager with a winning record. Answer this.
Here's the thing, Stringer Bell. I understand what you're saying. That's why I say, look, from my perspective, and I even more understands this. He agrees. Look, if you're Arteta out for this reason, I understand. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying the manager market stinks, Stringer Bell. This is just the unfortunate reality of the situation. When you look at the manager market, it smells, bro. It's not like we're sat here with so many options that can come in and can change Arsenal's life forever and can put you in a better position. There are 100% worse players and players who put you at risk, and managers who put you at risk, and managers who make things worse for you. So it's not a matter of it's just not just a case of sack the manager. You know, Hansi Flick, I get it, but other than that, it's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good.
Pep would play Trent Cam or false 9, you know. Yeah, thank you, Andrew. Maybe he would do
I
that.
think Pep would change the style, just like when he had Cancelo.
Do you think Pep would change his style for him?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Big up. Enjoyed the streams while working, gents. Husam defending one of my favorite players to watch. Too in Thiago. People forget too easily. Thiago's fantastic player. The problem is the
And
injuries.
he got into team of the season, quadruple charge season.
He was great. He was great that
He
season.
was. He was.
20. Ten Hag won a trophy named after the second most popular energy drink in Thailand. What have either of you done? United scare you 10 more years. United definitely scared me. That's what all by the way, I'm gonna say something that is gonna sound very controversial here. Right? All what I'm hearing from Man United fans, when we come back to the top, you're all gonna be scared. You have seen one era of success of Alex Ferguson, and you think because of that era, when we come back to the top, you guys gonna be all in your whatever, like you guys are gonna be all in the
Back
mud.
in your bag.
Yeah,
You know?
back, like all of you guys. Well, there is no evidence. By the way, there is no evidence of this unless you do it twice. By the way, even Liverpool, when they came back from the 80s to the 2010s, Liverpool didn't dominate. It was
If me
Pep.
and Mo were live in 1990, and someone said Liverpool want to win a league title for 30 years, everyone would have laughed at them. Full stop.
Yeah,
That's just the
100%.
way.
100%.
They got footballing people in the board, they'll improve. Yeah, but that alone isn't enough. It's not just about getting football people, it's about the manager and the scouts getting it right and all this. Like, it's just everything at the same time. Everything at the same time has to work for you. So it's just as simple as that. Big up to my guy Mo, who says Napoli finished 10th. LFC need to sign Kvaratskhelia. I'm with you. I'm with you 100%, Mo. I've said this already on my channel as well. I would sign Kvaratskhelia for Liverpool Football Club. Anyway, we are at the end of the stream, but don't go anywhere because we're going to be redirecting to Jacob. I want every single one of you guys to copy paste this message. I'm going to be in his chat spamming this as well. I want every single one of you to spam "It's who we are, mate" in Jacob's chat right now because he's doing a Spurs live right now. Big up to all the super chatters. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing on your way out. We're only now 5 subscribers away from 4.6k. So let's get there. Share the video, like the video, all of that good stuff. And yeah, copy paste this message, and I want to see it in Jacob's chat now. I'm going to be in his comment section as well. Love to all of you guys, and see you guys on the other side. Peace out.